So in this video we're going to work on the 3D portrait tool, a new feature I introduced in the VoluMax Pro version. I'm really proud to show it to you today because it was quite a challenge to paint a depth map on a portrait. Because you have to be really precise on the eyes, the nose, and the human eye detects really rapidly if there is a distortion on a 3D map. So, how does it work? It's included in After Effects. So, we have our picture here. There's nothing now, but I'm going to show you where is the 3D portrait tool. In fact, it's in you have your picture, and in your displacement map, you're not going to drag a picture here or even paint in After Effects. You're going to activate this layer named 3D Portrait Tool, and you're going to go in it. Okay, so in this panel you can see you have two guys here, well, one guy and one female here. And how does it work? We have Portrait 1 and Portrait 2. In the effect panel, you can see you have the wire mode or the black and white mode. And you have the woman possibility to check here. Okay. And you can work on two portraits. I'm just gonna hide this one. I don't need it now. I'm gonna center this one. And I'm going to show you what you can do now, because you're almost going to do to work with a real 3D mesh in After Effects. And that's the fun part, because if you go just here, you can select the angle you need to match on your picture. So we're gonna work on a photo I choose here. I'm gonna go back in your picture. I'm gonna put this guy here. He has a funny expression here, and you will see that even like this, the portrait tool will work. So in your displacement map, we activated this guy here, 3D portrait tool. Let's go back in it. So now I have my 3D mesh here. I'm going to adjust it. He is facing to us, so I don't need to change the angle. Okay, but it works on a profile or even every angle. I'm gonna work on a facing one here. Okay. So it's almost okay now. He is maybe I have to rotate a little bit the mesh. I'm gonna use the W shortcut on my keyboard to change this. Okay. The most important is to check the eyes in the first place. If the eyes match, you will do half of the job. And the process over here of matching your mesh the closest you can is very, very important, because all the work you will do on the next steps will be much more easier if you get a good matching between the mesh and your picture at this step of the work. So let's say the guy is like this, maybe. Okay, this is not bad. I'm gonna show you how to adapt this mesh on the guy's face. So I'm going to go on 0 to adjust 3D mesh on face, and I'm going to just use the tool that is just here and start painting. Sorry, the tool here. Okay, and start just making some paintings here to distort the mesh. Okay. So this is quite fun. It's like playing with a Play-Doh maybe, or something like this. I'm gonna take the corners here. So you can notice that this line is a little bit bolder than the others because it's the center of the mouth. So I'm gonna take the two corners here and I'm gonna put this in the middle of the mouth. Okay, here. Okay, I'm gonna pull a little bit to get this funny face here. I'm gonna adjust the nose like this. Okay, this tool can be fun to use, but sometimes it can be quite disturbing of how it works. Look at the ear here. If I take it, it's just gonna pull everything and distort. And if I use it at the exterior of the ear over here, it's gonna push everything and it's gonna squeeze the ear. And that's what I want to do here. You just have to test it, work a bit with it, and you will see it's quite easy. Okay, this ear is okay too. The nose seems nice too. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. And I can even go to adjust the nose holes here. And I can be more precise by opening this, maybe putting this at 50, maybe. Let's take a look. Yeah, maybe even sharper. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's finish by just pushing a little bit to match the hair over there. It's not a problem if this could seem very strange to have the scroll just following the hair over here. But it's not a problem because actually VoluMax is going to blur a little bit your displace map, and it's going to work quite nicely. So this is the part where this can be a little bit freaky, because I'm going to deactivate the wire mode over here, and sometimes it could be a bit freaky. Okay, he's freaky, but he's gonna work. And I have a problem here on the shoulders, so I have something for you here, and I'm going to just create a mask on the shoulders of the guy here. Okay, it's quite simple. Portrait mode and wire. Okay, the color is not okay. I'm gonna adjust it. Okay, this is nice. I'm gonna go back in portrait mode. I'm just gonna pull a little bit this. Okay, and this. And I'm gonna use this layer named blur zone. I'm gonna delete the mask here. And I'm just gonna draw a mask on the parts a little bit too sharp here. Okay. I can adjust the blur zone over here. Okay, I'm seeing that I forgot the eye expressions here, so I'm just gonna work on it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put this a little bit upper here. Okay, and I'm gonna squeeze over here, maybe like this. Okay, this should do it. Okay, freaky guy, I wanted to show you the foreground object. It's the same, it works the same than the background objects, but maybe this guy could have some glasses. So I'm gonna go back in Mario mode. If this guy had some glasses, I would just go on the foreground mask and start drawing sunglasses on his eyes over here. Very ugly glasses over here. And I'm going to go back in the gray mode. So he has some glasses here. You could say also that you can volumize the mask. How does this work? You just give 2 points and 2 colors, the gray value and the white value here. It's just gonna put some volume, let's say like this maybe. You can change the 2 colors here. And you can also blur it if you need. Of course, we don't need for glasses, but you can blur it. Maybe if we had some smoke. If the guy was smoking, maybe we'd have some smoke like this. And we would like to blur it. Okay, but this guy is not smoking, so we're not going to activate it. We're gonna go in the main comp to take a look. Oh yes, and I forgot to tell you, this is a really important message. Always uncheck the wire mode when finished, because if you stay in this mode, it won't work, because it should be in black and white, and this one won't work. So, black and white, freaky guy, let's go in the main comp, and we will see that this is working quite nicely here. I'm gonna put a lower value in the relax, because our map is really accurate with the 3D wire mesh. So I'm gonna put 30 and 30 on the boost. I know it's a good value for most cases. Okay, I'm gonna show you another example on this guy. I'm gonna go very fast so you can see a guy on a side view on a profile. Let's go. A little trick here to match very fast is always go on the eyes. This is okay. I'm gonna use the Y shortcut on the keyboard and put the center over here. So that will be really easier to match everything. Okay, so this was fun. I have something quite nice here. I'm gonna just adjust this, okay. And we're going to test this right now. I'm going to go in the freaky mode. Okay, this one is not bad. Okay, just one thing. The guy is a bit all gray here. So I want to use the light boost here to get some more black and white in here. Let's say like this. Okay. We're going to go in the main comp 4K now. I'm going to put 30 and 30 value on the relax and the boost, because I know there are good values here. Oh, okay. Okay, so one last thing here. If you have 2 portraits, you can just adjust which one is in the foreground and which one is in the background. How do we do this? It's quite simple. Let's say we're going to be like this. He's going to go back in light boost. Okay, let's say he's facing us. Okay, and she's just in the foreground over here. So you can see he is too white and she is too dark. So I'm just going to use the Z position like this. Maybe a little bit of light boost. Okay, and he is going to go in the back. Okay, so she's in front, and he is darker, so he's in the back.